I've set myself the challenge of getting most of my food from this little plot of land in just 1 year. Jesus. Right as hands. And in my first 2 months, I've put a lot of hard work in on the land. I'm gonna grab some of this silver bait. So I reckon it's time to get off the land and see what the oceans hold. My name is Matthew Evans. I was Sydney's most feared food critic. Now, I've given up city life and moved here to country Tasmania. I've always dreamed of producing my own food so I can know and trust what I eat. The only problem is, I don't know how to chop wood, I don't know anything about growing plants, and I have absolutely no idea about rearing animals. But I do know how to eat. Everything else I'll have to learn from scratch. How hard can it be? How about this? Got myself a ute. Feel like a real farmer. All I need today, all today, is my wetsuit. We're going fishing. My mates, Nick and Ross from Bruny Island, have been helping me settle into the Tassie lifestyle. And both being avid fishermen, they promised me a seafood adventure. And it starts on a moonless night. There's a strip of water called the Channel, Dontricaster Channel, between where I live and Bruny Island. And it's teeming with life. Squid, flathead and flounder are the three big things to get down here. And hopefully flounder tonight. Flounder feed on the soft, muddy seabed of shallow waters like these.
Oh, what's that?
And on a dark, still night, by shining a powerful flashlight underwater, you can catch them resting on the bottom, and with a bit of skill and luck, spear them.
There's one. You see it?
Sort of.
It's okay.
Stay with me, Rossi, stay with me.
Got him.
Grab the punt, grab the punt.
Bloody hell, they vanish as soon as you get near them. First one.
Well done.
Strangely satisfying. First one. This is a bit more brutal than normal fishing.
There's one, Nick.
This feels much more primeval to hunt with a spear.
There
Ooh.
you go. Well done.
You took it. Big problem.
Ooh. We've been out probably nearly 2 hours. We've got probably nearly 10 flounder. Just to walk back.
You don't make it sound very good.
Don't I?
A lot of walking.
That's because I'm trying to drag this thing.
Not much food.
I love walking. Don't you love walking? I just feel like a pack horse at the moment. It's 7 a.m. and last night's catch is being turned into a fisherman's breakfast.
Give it a hit with a bit of lemon around it. Sizzle us.
With a dash of salt, pepper and fresh butter.
Oh, it's so fresh, isn't it?
This is incredible.
Floundering is only the first part of the adventure. Nick has lined up an old-time fisherman to take us to sea.
What's the story, Nick? What's with the fishing trip? Hook up with Murray and then very early heading down, straight down the channel basically to research bait. And maybe on the way try and get some flathead. There might also be some squid down there still, which would be good.
And can we cook on the boat? Or?
Well, but I thought we might have a fire on the shore if the weather's looking great. Sleep on the boat and then the next morning head out at dawn and head further south. That'd be tuna country.
Great.
If we're unlucky, we'll catch a seal.
Oh, God.
Who's bringing the rum?
I will.
You're on rum duty?
I'll do rum duty.
All right.
But before we can hit the high seas, there's a seasonal tradition that just won't wait. It's the end of summer and the last of the tomatoes are fat with flavour, ready to be turned into passata to see me through the winter months. My secret source of tomatoes over summer, and probably the most amazing garden you'll ever see. It's a little market garden run by George the Greek. I'm going to go and see what he's got in the way of end of season tomatoes. I want to make a whole bunch of passata, which is tomato puree.
Hey, George.
Morning.
How are you?
Good, thank you. You too?
Yeah, nice to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you. Yeah.
I'd like to have a look what you got in the garden and
Yes.
see what else is
Yes, pleasure.
happening. It's
Yeah.
at the end of the season, I guess.
Yes, yes.
How long have you lived here?
About for 52 years.
52 years.
Yes, about, yeah. Yeah. Yes.
George Papastamatis travelled from his native Greece to Australia in the 1950s as a young man seeking adventure and prosperity. But he only found his true home, Tasmania, when on a chance visit he discovered the fertile soils and perfect climate for his gardening passion some 20 years back. It's an amazing garden. I just noticed your tomatoes here.
That's cherry tomatoes.
Cherry tomatoes?
Yeah. It's dry if you like it.
Yeah,
Please.
thanks. Cheers.
Yeah.
Incredible. It's like eating tomato sherbet.
That somebody give it to me. It's a Greek tomato, this one there, but
Greek ones. What's the Greek name for that?
tomatoes. Tomatoes. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Tomatoes, yeah.
Tomatoes, really?
Yeah, tomatoes. Yeah.
In Greece, they must make a tomato sauce as well, do they?
Yes.
Do they have a name for it?
Salsa.
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 Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And just snap them off?
Yeah, like that. That's beautiful. Yeah, very nice for eating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Salad. Good.
Amazing.
You
Right.
like to carry?
Yeah. You've done all the work so
Okay,
far.
I'm
No
the old
worries.
fella.
You lead
the
on.
young one.
Show me the way back. What else have you got today? Oh, look at these. They look a bit ugly, yeah?
Yeah, but they're nice. All the ugly things is nice to eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
All the ugly
Yeah.
ones. So these aren't my tomatoes, and those are good for salad.
Yeah, salad.
Yeah.
Even for
But
cooking
have
too,
you got some for me to make sauce?
Yeah, we do it. Yeah, master.
Thank you.
There we are.
Right, thank you.
Thank you too.
These tomatoes, I don't normally buy them that nice to eat, let alone to make sauce with. They're amazing.
These are the best ones.
I know.
You can't get anywhere.
I know.
Sure.
They look beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm in love
Yeah.
with them already. I'll treat them with care and respect.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
No worries. G'day, guys.
Hi.
Thanks for coming. I can't wait to get into this. Passata making is traditionally a festive occasion that brings together extended family to preserve the surplus summer tomatoes. I don't have any family in Tasmania, so I'm back at the cheesery with a group of friends, and we'll each take away a share of the passata. Just put it on the end of that table there.
Yep.
And it's quite a gloriously messy, sticky job, this. I love getting my hands dirty. I love actually getting my hands into food. But you actually get a sense of, I don't know, handcrafting something. Sorry, I should have told you that you're going to get tomato all over you. You know, the seeds get in your ears. I find I get tomatoes growing out my ears. This stuff will make soups, pasta sauces and braises all through winter, long after the tomato season has ended. We've just filled the first bottle.
Just gorgeous.
We've earned ourselves lunch. Ross's wood-fired pizza spread with olive oil and passata, and mussels plucked from a nearby shoreline, also rich with our fresh tomato sauce.
Something about that.
Oh, that's good.
That sauce is amazing.
This passata goes really, really well with seafood, as you can tell from these mussels. Well done, guys. Thank you.
How many bottles we do?
Didn't do a count.
2 big pots worth.
2 pots worth, which is more than one.
Good work.
How would you?
Want some pizza?
Thank you. With the taste of summer now bottled for winter, it's time to divide the spoils. Let's say this one. Cool. At last, the day of our fishing trip is finally here.
How are you?
I'm picked up by our skipper, Maury Wolfe.
Matthew.
G'day, Matt. How you going, old scouts?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah,
very
good to
Nice
see you.
Maury has been fishing these waters for 50 or so years, and he's one of the few to still sell fresh fish off his boat at the wharf. Just across the channel, the boys come aboard,
Hello. Morning.
How are you?
Good. Very good.
and we motor down the channel toward the open sea.
We're in this facility here,
All right. And where are we headed?
and we're heading down through here, past Partridge Island. We're going to go down through here past Southport. We're going to run around and we're going to come into Research Bay, and we'll possibly come into here. We're going to get some flathead here today.
One thing's clear, Maury knows these waters better than anyone.
You guys got something?
No, we've got to do some flatheading now.
Oh, we're shallow again?
There you go, Nick.
If it gets a little bit sloppy, we'll get in around the corner of it.
You can tell the fisherman amongst us. I've got about 6 layers on. He's still in a t-shirt. Runners and jeans. Here you go.
Here, get him aboard. You little fella.
Very disappointing fishing. Took about 6 seconds. Cheers, mate.
But your line's still running out, okay?
Okay. Hey!
Oh, he's a better one. He's a good one.
Hey! Hey, Nick.
Oh, he's a better one. Where's the other one?
Snap.
Boys?
It's on for young and old. The fish are practically throwing themselves at us.
You can use it.
Hey!
He's all right. Put me in the white bin there. He's a better one.
That's a good one. Might be quite decent, Nick.
Hey.
Hey, what it is? I think it's just weed, Maury. Feels very heavy and not very lively.
And just as the flatheads start to dry up,
Oh, squid.
Big squid.
Oh,
all of a sudden we're pulling in squid.
he's a good one too.
He's a beauty.
Push a bit of that ink out of him. See,
Yeah.
he's pushing it out.
Yeah.
Righto. That's got him. Up he comes. This is all right. Few flathead, few squid.
How many you got there, Haddo?
Yeah, hey.
Nick's got one by the look.
Yeah, mine's bigger than yours.
Yeah, what about your squid? Yours is huge by the look of it.
Oh, I've just got a very bendy rod, that's all.
You're on? We're all on. Yeah, Ross is joining in the party. I think he's on 3, isn't he now? There we go. Plenty for dinner. And if you've never had fresh squid, like pure fresh from the ocean squid, it's the most unbelievable experience compared to those little rubber tyres that they crumb and sell as calamari in RSLs around the country.
Look at this place.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So this is Research Bay.
This is
Always
it.
wanted to come here.
Yeah.
This is our home for the night. It takes my breath away.
So we've just pulled up in this beautiful little harbour sheltered down a Research Bay. It's unbelievably beautiful. It's heartbreakingly pretty. And the boys are just lighting a fire to try and get some of the catch cooked. This is my silverbeak from my garden. I thought the salt water probably be quite nice. Season it a bit. Nice chopping board, Nick.
Keep it really simple. So a bit of olive oil, garlic, chilli, salt and pepper. And I've just squeezed the lemon over the top. Try that, fella. All right.
That's beautiful, Nick.
How are you cooking the flatties?
Just like this. Whenever you cook over this kind of heat, over coals or a fire, even if it doesn't look like it's getting any smoke, the flavour changes completely. These will be so much more interesting and so much better to eat than if we'd just done this same thing in an oven or a stove at home, even over a gas flame. Oh, right.
And Maury's brought along a lively little surprise.
Where are the crayfish from?
Maury got them. Put out a pot last night.
A bit too fresh for me.
And he's not squeamish when it comes to dispatching them.
Cheers, buddy.
All right.
We serve everything with a tomato passata, which I've warmed up with a little ginger, mustard seed and garam masala.
Looks fantastic.
Nice and Tassie Chardonnay.
Good fishing, boys.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you, Maury. You know how much of my life I've been dying to get into this kind of experience?
Now what are you going to do?
There's always Everest.
Oh, that flathead.
Pretty good.
It's choice, isn't it?
That's insane. That's fantastic.
I don't want to brag, but have you tried my silverbeak?
Yeah. Is this the first thing out of your garden?
This is the first thing that I've actually gone to the trouble of planting and then harvesting.
Well done. Cheers to you.
Thank you.
Good. Hey, one switch one here.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
You?
Oh, yeah.
Over there.
You know you're living. I thought I'd had lobster, crayfish before, but here, in this location, water from, crays from this water cooked on that fire, I've never had anything like it. It's bloody amazing. Boys,
That's the
anyone
view.
want to drop a lemon?
I don't think I do, mate.
Day 2, and we're on the hunt for tuna, a majestic fish. They're the Ferrari of the sea, super fast and sleek. But unlike a Ferrari, they taste great. The morning starts peacefully, but the barometer doesn't lie.
Our barometer's on 29.40 now. Anything below 29.50 is going to blow for a week.
And sure enough, soon we're being punished by 4-metre swells and driving rain. I'm cold and wet and occasionally terrified, and as the hours go by without even a nibble, I'd rather be anywhere else. But Nick is sure the tuna are just one stomach-churning pass away. This has to be the last time. But then, our luck changes.
Fish!
Fish!
Good.
Just keep the pressure on.
There he is, I can see him there.
Keep going.
Yeah, look if he wants to come.
Bloody hell.
Well, where's the hook stick?
Yeah.
You've got to get him in the head. Get him.
That's it.
Right, one on the other side. Hang on, you've only just got him. Give it here, mate. Oh. I'm trying to give it a lift with this. I think.
You right?
Yep. There he is. You got him? Hang on. Righto, up here. Oh, I want up here.
Unlike most fish, tuna is warm-blooded, and to keep it at its best, you need to pump the blood out as soon as it's caught.
But only for a minute. Yeah. Hold on, fella. Hold on.
Glad to have someone on board that knows what they're doing, eh? It's quite gruesome.
You pull out, there it is there, that's his backside. Beautiful bluefin, bled for sashimi.
What we've just seen is the tuna bled and gutted. And it's exactly the sort of thing you want to have a skipper or a deckhand like Murray here for. It's not something, it's very gruesome. It's not something I want to be doing myself first time, that's for sure. It has to be done really quickly and it has to be done on the deck before you go out fishing again. You know when you go and buy a fish and you go, I want $25 a kilo. Anytime anyone wants to charge you 30 bucks a kilo for wild caught fish, think of this. It's insane. It's cheap. Did you see any professional fishermen out this morning? No, because they know better.
Even Maury reckons it's time to call it a day. The tuna I caught has been on ice overnight, just long enough for a warm-blooded fish to be chilled right through.
Lucky not to be washed overboard, to be honest.
So it's the perfect time for Nick and I to show off our sashimi skills.
Is this a yellowfin or a bluefin? I thought it was a yellowfin.
You'd think it'd be a yellowfin because of all of those, but it's actually, well, Maury said it was a bluefin and he'd know.
I don't feel great knowing that we've taken an endangered fish from the ocean.
Beautiful.
But I've heard that Tasmania's annual recreational catch is about the same as a commercial boat can take in a single day.
Wow. Look at that. Right.
Okay, there's a bit of
There's one.
sashimi.
Yep.
I'm sure they take at least 2 people to do this in Japan. Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
We can only eat so much of this fish fresh. Look at these 2 massive fillets that we've got off. So the idea is to eat those as steaks, sashimi. For the rest of it, we're actually going to preserve, and the way you preserve it, it can actually keep for up to a year. You right?
Yeah.
We're not going to flavour it with anything. We're just going to throw the whole fish in the pot, cover it with seawater, and boil it up. Oh, look at this. It looks gruesome. It'll look even worse soon. The reason why you're doing it outside, even if you're only doing a small amount, this stuff smells and smells. That's why we're not doing it at my place.
2 hours later, and our tuna is super stinky.
We're not going to eat that, are we?
But before we can get our hands into it, we'll have to let it cool down.
Oh, look at this. Pale, sweet, beautiful meat. Try that.
It's so soft.
So sweet. Unbelievably good.
Already, this tastes so much better than any tin tuna I've ever had. Well, why do we have to put that in a jar?
The whole point is you get to enjoy my tuna in 6 months' time.
When they're not running.
When they're not running, when no one's going out fishing. And the only other option is a tin.
Instead of getting the table, let's just use this.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yep. I'm amazed at how much meat we got off this fish. Put a couple of peppercorns or a bay leaf or even an onion, you know, a couple of rings of onion.
We've just done 20 jars. We've probably only used about half the mix, so we'll get another 20 jars and finish the rest tomorrow. But these got to be put in the stock pot, covered with water, and then we'll boil it to sterilise them. Also, it helps to pressure seal the lids.
While the jars are boiling, we'll see what we can knock up with the fresh tuna fillets.
I'm just going to take the skin off, and then we're going to cut it into steaks.
Oh, that looks great.
It's only fair that Ross joins us to check out the tuna, and today he's working with a visiting Japanese baker. It's Kaori who'll have the final word on our sashimi, and I've got a special surprise for her.
Hello. Do you recognise that?
Wow, wasabi.
Wasabi, fresh wasabi.
Good.
Grown in Tasmania.
Smell that.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. Thank you. Isn't that fantastic?
Beautiful.
Oh, really? There you go.
That's good. That's good to know, considering how dodgy I was filleting it.
That's great. It's really good, isn't it?
Just melts. Lays over the tongue like a reclining nude, I think is the expression. It's hard to believe we went from something spurting, spurting blood on the deck of a ship when, you know, in a 4 metre swell, to that. Something of elegance and beauty.
Taking it off in a second, Matt. Just put it on top, just to warm it through. That's great.
And with a generous sprinkling of chopped coriander, our tuna steaks are ready for the table.
Yay! All right. Look what I made.
Here's what he prepared earlier.
Ross, can I
Thank you very much.
tuna you?
Thank you.
It's a bit light on protein, the smell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good.
When you get back to Japan, just tell everybody this is what we do all the time.
Yeah.
What Nick's done is just sear the outside of the tuna. If you have a look here, you can actually see it's barely cooked. We've got caramelised flesh on there, but it's actually pretty much a raw fish in the middle. It's just the way this fish should be served. This is unbelievably good. I didn't know what I was doing when I went out fishing. The last time I went on a boat, I got seasick on a lilo. Got on a 4 metre swell, pulled my first tuna, didn't know what I was doing when I was filleting it, and it still ends up as probably one of the best meals I've ever had in my life. And I've eaten it at some of the best restaurants in the world. Great produce, nicely handled, and good company.
Come by.
Come by. This is living.
Next time, I sample Tasmania's bountiful apple harvest.
This is the kind of apple you dream of buying. Just fantastic, isn't it?
Bit more.
And my mum comes to visit to give my new life the seal of approval.
That much sugar. Till your mum says stop.
Will you breed with the pigs?
No, I'm going to get a boy to do that.